big up, big up. Big up once more afternoon session. We're not gonna left for so. For stick with tuna. You know, we're ready for do something for stick fix. Something that where they trouble the world, or we go for trouble we all. Well, it's very concerning. And I don't need to discuss about space, planet, etc., etc. And I believe say I don't need for whole arm. I need for kind inside the mix this week. You know? So next week it will be Tasman your own time. So one of the first issues there, or first the news, but with the aligner, according to what we don't disseminate, you know, few topics that were aligned for now. I will try for making short and brief. And if you're very interested in what's going on at the world, not so just the grand wars that you're going to think about. You know, because they think about conflicts, them people that will think about grand war. If we not get any major threats about any grand war, people are not too concerned. You know, or if one of they take place in your country, people are not too concerned. Well, we get what we call space war. Space war. And space war, they're in the making. They're in the making. So I got for tailor and align my message accordingly. We get on that topic also for it, about Turkey and Syria, and also about plastic recycling, etc., etc. You know, we're making short and quick. You know, make sure say you learn something clearly. One thing we don't understand about this space before I hit points as them, it's just like this earth and the world also with it, we get what we call conventional rules them. Conventional agreements. Conventional principles them. What we all follow. That make the UN or the US so interested for let all countries then become part of NATO. Because they want all man or all countries then for be in a conventional agreement. Conventional agreement which rules them. You know, how you go play this game here? Example, the football match one I can play. There are rules. How you for do things them, how you for go about things them. But same thing with this world, we get rules them. Well, one thing that you for understand with space, when they talk of this local space, but with space itself, there are no rules. Rules are not there right now. Because America not be ever think see other countries there, it will become possible for the advancement, such as Russia and China, that they can able to compete to the same way can to space. So I want to make this quick and simple. And when I not say the first biggest lie with American man and give we, that's the land on the moon. Are the first people that will land on the moon. So it's saying no one day even go close to the moon yet. You know? They don't reach to the edge or get, you know, machines there for study the moon. But no one day go in depth or land on the moon. All that's not be just a fairy tale story where they tell we. Lies and lies and lies. But let me continue. One thing no more than do or what than good part. They don't tell whether they install satellites them. Now space. What tell me satellites them? Things there where they monitor we done here. Things there where they make them see all things where they take place in the world. You know, now spies them. They ain't ready for spy by me and you, but they don't want other person for spy by them. They want oversee all things, but they don't want other person for counter or oversee their own activities them. And this can create tension. Well, tension already did. Tension already did. I want to give you a small example before I continue to explain. China be do a missile test. We don't put some American man in panic in space. You know, it's just like what you explain layers there. That, you know, maybe Earth, we get our maybe 3 layers there. Small circle, outer circle, then another outer circle. Well, not just a description now they try to forgive you. You know, missiles then where they can launch. Maybe when I watch these 3 circles there, why they show now small. Then 3 circles there, now just an example. China or America not be expect to say any missile will go to any further range than what you expect. Then we just think say if anything self, maybe now the first space, you know, hemisphere or atmosphere, now they no more other countries there go able to align their own technologies them. And not be ever understand so they can able pass that first layer there and go to the second, or maybe go to the third. Well, China don't prove say all the things that are impossible. They do a missile test, way past the first layer of space, the second layer of space, and the third layer of space. U.S.A. then gets all the machines them, the American money machines them. And the third layer of space, now the deeper space, U.S.A. then gets the most expensive machine where they observe the wall. And no matter who you they are, they're able to find you. If they're able to trace you. You know? Now this technology American man get, well, they take advantage for all man in all countries in the world. And people that don't tire. And this now, it threatens people and security. It threatens people and sovereignty. Their national security. Especially Russia and China. They don't want this. They want the American man to move their satellites them away. If they don't move them away, well, they go bombard them. That's China they try to tell the Americans them. If they don't move them in there, we go scatter them. Where China be done scatter one before already, but not to this third layer. Now around the first or the second layer. You know, conflict take place, but I know you didn't talk too much. You know, last week or so, when I said the American man shoots down the Chinese man in balloon, that balloon they back now be a spy object. Now for them I know say the conflict's there in the making. So let me continue now. Let me continue. So China be don't shoot a missile. We don't pass that first, second layer. We go maybe even not even pass the third layer. What's that the third dish there, or the most important dish where the American man gets? The Chinese man able to shoot a missile where able overpass this dish here and continue to go further. So that means the Chinese their strength, it don't become stronger. You know, they don't become stronger. They don't tell the American man and say, we just watch no more, but very soon, what's gonna put up in there, we'll mash them up. We'll mash them up. And again, I repeat this before I continue. No rules or law or regulations in our day, not space. Every country they on their own. Anything what you want to do. What's in American man feel like said, then they do, whoa, it benefits we, whoa, we're not for complain. And I be they talk about Nikola Tesla inventions them. Then Wi-Fi, then cell phones they are, etc., etc. When are the same thing the American man they do right now. And then feel like said that they give the world something free, so the world for 7 months. Like you now example. Then GPS systems there where you get some motoka on your phone, where you go type an address, where their GPS go direct you from one city to another city, one state to another state, one country to another country. This GPS, now the satellites are where they up there, and they provide that for we. But American man they charge nobody. Then give this system here free for all man for use. It's free, but the advantage we will continue for spy power. We will continue for monitor now. When they give a free GPS system, when they give the world global GPS system for free. When they give also cell phone towers them. Whether they do telecommunication, put the towers them. We get dish them where they up, we go make sure say when our communication, you know, signals them bounce off and continue for communicate. You know, you signal strength go there. Now then satellites they help we for able for communicate. You know, the cell phone towers them, GPS systems them, etc., etc. You know, other things today. We're not so boku. Then give we few things them. We're not free, but not free for real. Free over your security. So they give this for free, but they observe now, they watch now, they study now. We want to all say about you now. Not free, but now this step take place right now. Now this idea Russia no want. Now this idea China no want. You know, they want the American money for move their products them away. They don't tire for be monitored. So this can for create another space war where they're in the making. Space war where they're in the making. You know, Nikola Tesla idea. Then take her, then Tifa, then capitalize pan. And what's in the man they try to do for giving free Wi-Fi electricity? What's in the American man do? Then give me free GPS system. Education and power, yeah. They give me free GPS system. You know? And this warrior is just there in the making. It really there in the making. Because now China they first for go settle now space. Russia, they fetch for go settle in space. Other countries and they also they fetch for go settle in space. We want to put their own dish also in space. Maybe for also even oversee and spy by the Americans them. So what's the American man say? They say this is not a no-go zone. Any country where try or want to compete with them when it comes to space, now war. Now war. So imagine now they begin to bombard themselves up yonder. Missiles begin to take place up yonder. And then the breeze or the missiles and they will effect. One day go end up for come back to be done here. We go create the end of the world. Or the end of mankind because it won't go done. Allah too powerful. The gods are too powerful. The end of mankind, another generation starts again. But it will be the end of me and you, yeah? Just like how history be done wipe so many people them away. They go for starts back again. Wipe others, civilization away. Starts back again. That's day in the making. We get for be wiped off away. When I believe them things about the tell now. It ain't the making. Because much man in greed, no go stop. If one much man say all thing na me, power na me, it bound for war. And never stop. And we greed go lead me to disaster. So when we continue. Another two I've been watch this morning. I've been watch news after I've done all my episodes there. There's a gentleman inside Cameroon. They recycle plastic. This not just me on 8 click small. They recycle plastic, then plastic bottle them. But they use them plastic bottle here for create pamper boats them for go fishing. Local, individual we live inside Cameroon, an African. They take this initiative, for recycle waste management. I don't say this is a big issue globally. Waste management. So this man don't take the initiative because in Papa back now be fisherman. He might don't learn the skills half of fish, but now a teacher whatsoever. Well, he using spare time for make pamper them with bottle them. Plastic bottle them. This thing they making. But to me, idea now, if somebody begets or a good African be ready for sponsor this gentleman. All them bottle they are, what this man a tight, they turn to pamper. They can able really recycle them, melt them, create a plastic boat. Create a plastic boat. They don't need for tight them plastic they are, turn them to pamper. They can melt them and create an absolute product. We go market itself. Where you don't need for use, boat them for create pamper. But you get plastic where you don't melt, you create a nice boat for go fishing. But we're not getting investors there. So the guy in talent, they pay waste inside Cameroon. I just want to push this to now. In talent they pay waste inside Cameroon. Another important topic inside Syria and Turkey. Disaster take place there. This past Monday. Whatever storm will take place, the hurricane, heavy breeze or tornado or whatsoever. I don't know whose exact storm, but a crazy storm take place inside Turkey and Syria. Whoa, Boko high-rise building there, mash up. Over 3,000 lives and lost. In both countries there. In both countries there. And in those days, what storms that can take place, religious people then go say, well, now the gods then cause we. Now the gods then cause me because they believe in the principality of the gods there. They know say sometimes the gods they can vex. And all them things that I describe, hurricane, storm, then storms they are tornado, even fire, etc. They now all them planets or galaxies there they elaborate sooner. All the elements there we still get inside Earth. So now the gods then create the elements there. And I believe that they can use them back per way. Since I'm very religious, me I don't think say when them storms there can take place. Not just a natural disaster. Now that's science why I make no believe. Sometimes breeze can blow, but if the gods are not vexed, now normal breeze go blow. A normal breeze go blow. A normal hurricane go take place, and normal dust storm or dust devil go take place. But if the gods are vexed, then small dust devils and they can escalate to something major. Or then hurricanes and they can escalate to something major. So what's the minute try for say? Syria now, Turkey now, U.S. now, the Caribbeans now. We need to begin to look to Allah. We need to begin really to call to Allah. We need for that day You know, them bombardments are going to take place. They're saying that 3 times, you know, the size of an atomic bomb. The disaster will take place inside Syria and Turkey. 3 times the size of, you know, an atomic bomb. Atomic bomb, then we government say the effects for create, for effects wars them. You know, and one of the most greatest weapon and the woman the effects for create, for threatening in next door neighbor. You know, we make nasty for me, bombard now. Yeah? Well, all atomic bomb, fearful. Not so money it cost. You know, we not just need to provoke no more the divine sources there. It is Lego power now. So what's going to take place around the world? Not to science, so not listen to science, yeah? Somebody back who can attack me, say stars me not fear. You always knock science down. About forget me, boo. Forget me business, a big. Forget me business. But me, I don't believe in science. I like science. I respect science. I respect medicines, them, the technology, etc., etc. But when it comes to religious aspects, me science, a different thing. But something will flop me out inside Syria. Inside Syria. UN fund about 25 million grant for this disaster will take place. But that money is a small problem. You know, Syria need to seek no additional help from UN or the US because they don't want to tie themselves to the system. What's in Syria they afraid? When I listen to this, so they one day, the American man don't go help them now, or the UN can help them now. Then 6 months from now, 1 year from now, they say we need for change certain policy or fiscal democracy in within our government system. Now, they don't want that. So what's they do? They're just only asked, you know, they need a request. They're not too care. People when they die, they need help, but they ask anybody for help. Because they know say the help one day will, their institutions, they are U.S. or America go offer, it will be a burden one day. See? Countries in the way they're afraid for take help. Countries in the way they're afraid for take help. No matter the struggles the way they face. So now a big lesson for me and you. No matter what you go through, not all man for pull you take. That's all you man for pull you take. You know? But Allah in grace is wonderful. Inside Turkey, young baby then they wo this tear a miss. Picking up with just born, you know, then survive. I'm not going to say all, but some be able to make up, you know. But we're not able to see too many survivors say we can to, you know, adults them or teenagers them, etc., etc. You know. And some of them also where they build their high-rise stories there. You don't tell when they live in their high-rise stories there. If you don't know what's in the high-rise stories, up Garrett. When me say up Garrett, not to then 3-4 stories them. Me 3-4 stories, not to better up Garrett. We will begin to talk of them 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're not making like for living in space. We're not making like for dinner ground. Well, when then storms there can come. Now we're not force. That make me I like for dinner ground. I like for dinner ground. I know I'm going to space. I know I'm going to space. I don't even like heights too much. You know, if I go somewhere way too high, made a turn. Too high, made a turn. I don't like place way high. Naturally, I don't like place we high. Inside Salone or Africa, we can contest say another one. We can contest say we want a female president. Where other countries they don't try a female president or a woman president. It make a difference. I go tell you now, say no. It creates a change. I go tell you now, say no. You know. Around inside this country here, Peruvian, then get a major conflict where they take place currently, now. And if we don't take time, another civil war will come about. And a female, a president, a woman, a president. But this woman, they try to extend in time, say 2026 or so. They don't fight for change the policies them in the parliament. The citizens, them or the people, them don't tire. No want. No matter how if this woman or woman, whatsoever, they don't tire. They say the woman is corrupt. They don't care. We can believe say woman na kumra them, they will care for the nation. Well, a different thing. So, conflicts about take place in this country. Peruvian. The Peruvians there, or Peruvia. You know, conflicts about take place. You know? And the people that want the president for exit again. If no one exits, they face an election immediately. They can at the time this for election. But the woman, they not just say, no, 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 no. So all that message are they giving up, let me just wise up here. You know, nobody going to think about anything stay here. I know say we get these sentiments now we have to say maybe one day we want a female president. You know? But the right one. For be picky. For watch them properly. For watch them go. So when they come back, they can evil past the man them. They can evil past the man them. And that's Charles mostly gets for now. But make sure say I align una with the current. Especially when it comes to space. Especially when it comes to space. You know? Charles we don't fulfill the tax for today. And we're going to link up soon again. And for all we leaders in this country, let's talk something quick within the mind. You know? If they oversight Charles now, we're in Papa they alive. If they oversight Charles now, we're in Papa they alive. Astagfirullah. The day ain't no good day. If how they come, if that's how they go, the day ain't no good day. Then go ever watch me. They will ever watch me. If Pahanes know of my existence is 2012, you know, starting at this ground. Hear me daddy na neck and neck. Now in right hand man in battle. I don't care what they tell him. That man in Pekin, now you Pekin. You Pekin and that man in Pekin. You forget the interest of the Pekin them. Now we have to fortify the Pekin them. For build them up, for inspire them. If we former presidents them or former ministers them. They not care for we the picking them. If we people that don't for don't die one and they will care for we. We know where they die for them party there. We know where they kill una self for them party there. You know? The investments that they invest for una we make una don't achieve una family don't all eat. Now the benefits what we for don't rip off from. We for don't make we better. But them money then they take and invest on pa una. Then una don't achieve. Una still not remember we. I just to reflect some more. That rubber now una face them, una yai them, una ace them. We not die yet, so if that time they come, we accept them. But we did. And we not fool. And when I know can give we change, when I think say we will smile and laugh with una. Not to change when I go give we. When I don't eat millions and millions and millions. Investments then, we don't create millions for una for eat today. When all generation they eat. They wouldn't know how they suffer. They want to pass back now with Terry, they want to laugh we. But I don't blame you now. Our people them. And then put people at this kind of condition. So I just repeat to give me statements once more. If we people and they are alive, then forget we. If they mistake go astagfirullah, they mistake go, they go remember we. We're not stay blessed.